Hi, and welcome. If you're here, that means you signed up for my Patreon, and I am so grateful to you. I wanted to give you a little glimpse of some of the daily insanity I go through at the studio. Well, not every day. It's October. Katya's been gone on tour, and I have been left to my own devices. I have to say, waking up every day, coming to work, even though it's work I love, isn't always easy. But we persevere. We find our little bits of magic, even when you have to sweep the floor. Sometimes I have to just move my body in the middle of the day. It's like something's coursing through me and I have to let it out. I think more people need to do this than they realize. We spend so much of our time sitting, lying down, or sweeping, in this case, doing the same thing over and over and over again. How do we break it up? How do we find the magic? How do we find it again for ourselves when you're beaten down by kind of the doldrums of mundane, normal reality? It helps that I'm surrounded by dolls, beautiful dolls. They are magical objects, but they can quickly become overwhelming. They're like little spirits with powers of their own, magic, spells. October is a special time of year for me. It's my birthday month. I'm born October 24th, United Nations Day, although I was supposed to be born on Halloween. And what's this? Orders. People have ordered dolls. When I get an old stock order, it's kind of like revisiting old friends. I like to clear the space. I like to give them the respect they deserve and spend the time I can with them before I send them off. Some of these dolls I've had for years. I was never really great with packaging, but I come from the fashion world, and when in doubt, put it in a gorgeous bag. The dolls always need some touch-ups before they go out. This one's getting a little clear gloss coat of Mod Podge. I like to save some of these last steps until they go, just to make sure they're in top shape. She lost her shoes somewhere in the past few years, probably borrowed for something else, so she needs a new pair, and there's nothing like a new pair of shoes. These are black patent stretch. It's kind of like a traditional stretch patent you can get anywhere, but I find it super versatile. We use it a lot on Katya's dresses, and I do it a lot with shoes. These are my little sugar skull lines. I never felt like anybody ever did dolls of sugar skulls that were done well. They're silk screened, and they glow in the dark, which I think is kind of cool. On to the bag making. I taught myself how to sew in high school, but not really well. I was always scared of the machines. They kept breaking on me, and learning how to repair a sewing machine is kind of like learning how to fix a car or a motorcycle. You just have to learn how to do it. I went to fashion school at FIT, and that kind of took away the fear of sewing machines. But really, it wasn't until my career took off and I was sewing all the time that I became less intimidated by them. I make these bags out of kind of whatever fabric I have laying around. I put together a playlist of some of my favorite songs that I love to work to. Chelsea Wolfe is my new witchy artist that I discovered this month. Thank you again for signing up, for being here, for being a part of my journey and coming with me wherever it goes. I'm excited to build this space together. For many years, I kind of avoided using the internet as a way to rely on my career, but times have changed, and I like to meet you, and hopefully you like what you see.